Okay, Steve Colescott here at the Elite FTS Learn to Train Seminar 2012. Everyone knows this guy, Dave Tate. Dave, what is your favorite thing from this weekend?
Well, it's not just this weekend. It's every Learn to Train seminar that we do. We are, as anybody that watches this know, we are an internet retail company, so all of our interaction with people is online through the Q&A, the articles, podcasting, videos, and any other means that we can think of that's online. What happens at this seminar here is it presents the opportunity for my staff, for our sponsors, and for all the volunteers to see what we are actually doing out in the community at the grassroots level. What you're seeing in there is, learn or live, learn, and pass on. You're seeing the coaches working with the athletes to get better in the squat, bench, and deadlift. You see them working on educating them on different training programs, motivating them. Everything that we do on the site, you're seeing live, bam, right in your face at the grassroots level. That is very cool for me to see because we don't see the actual end result of what we do online. I know what it is because it's my passion. It's been my passion from the start. But for my staff and for all the sponsors and the volunteer to see the actual real effect they have every single time they answer somebody's questions, every single time they answer or write an article, to see exactly what it is, it's very cool to me, and that's what they're able to witness and see right now.
And what type of response have you gotten from the attendees?
Great response. It's always great responses, and we send surveys out, and I'm not really looking for the great responses. I want to find the ones that aren't so great, because I want to continue to make this better every single time. So we've been able to change things, every one that we've done, to make it better, and because of that, we've been able to sell out faster. We've been able to bring in higher quality amenities each time, which in turn generates more money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which is the ultimate goal with this, is to help grant more wishes.
And have you gotten to a point where do you know the final number of what was raised for that yet?
Not yet. We got to run all the expenses of everything, but I have a good idea, but I don't want to put it out there yet. We'll let that be known when it's done, but it far exceeds what we pulled from last year's, which is great.
I would ask you if we're going to do more of these, but I think that the attendees here would pretty much rebel if we did not. Ideally, how often is this something that you'd like to see happen?
I think weather's the biggest contributing factor with this. So we've decided that, September, October usually is the best time in the fall. It's nice. It's not going to get cold yet. And then in the summer, about this time now, it's a good time. Now it's an extremely hot day. So that's about twice a year is about all we're going to be able to pull off. If we try to do something like this in the middle of the summer, it's going to be too hot. If we try to do it in the winter, it's going to be too cold. And it is, for a lot of people who are unaware, this is a huge undertaking. It takes a lot to pull all the resources together to do this. So twice a year is enough for my staff, for the work that they have to put into it, to kind of get away from it a little bit before we come back into the next one.
And who would be the ideal person? What is the target audience for someone to attend this? Who is it geared towards?
Anybody who is interested in becoming a better strength athlete. Anybody who fills our demographic, which is going to be, powerlifting, strongman, or what I call a strength enthusiast. This seminar is for people who would, as I would explain our target customers, they're going to place training as one of their top 4 priorities. If training is not one of their top 4 priorities, they really shouldn't be at this seminar. They should go someplace else and get certified in, whatever's the new certification that's out there. Here we're trying to take people to the next level. So it doesn't really matter what level that they're coming in at. We want to get them to that next one, and the focus is 100% on that. So if they're coming here and they really don't care about training, they just want to go to like a fitness type seminar, they're in the wrong place. There's other places for that.
And from some of the interviews that we did with the sponsored athletes, a lot of the people that answer the questions on the Q&A and the logs, they tell me how much they learn at these events. Are there any things like that that's any interactions you had with people that kind of gave you some ideas?
I learn things every single event. I learn it from the seminars or from the attendance. I learn it from the sponsors. I learn the most when I actually do my presentation at the end. I learn more about how to better utilize the sponsors and the volunteers that we have now. I can learn better, see their strengths and how we can utilize them as far as being online to a better advantage than what we are now. You know, there's some people that I feel that we haven't been utilizing to the best of our ability because I didn't know they had the abilities that they actually have. So I look at it more from the standpoint of what can I learn from these seminars that I can give back to the readers. Not really so much what can I learn for myself, because the company's not about myself, it's about what I can do for the readers and what we can do as a team and a staff and for them. So that's what I'm looking for, that's what I'm listening for, is what can we do that's going to make the readers better and the attendance better as well.
From everyone I've spoke to, the three big things that people take away from this is the Make-A-Wish side of things, the learning side, and then the camaraderie and just the networking and getting to know lifters. They might be across the country, they might be around the world, but you just get to see we all have this thing in common, this passion for lifting. So this is a great event, and I'm looking forward to doing more of them.